Welcome to the Austin Method, where we help you develop the skills of square dancing. This segment is called Behind the Scenes. This is where we share things with you other than the skills we're already sharing in the Austin Method. Okay, so here's the deal. Someday, all square dance clubs will integrate the Austin Method into their teaching. There might not even be classes. Maybe they'll just do workshops that will do the four-couple stuff. Maybe they'll assign a couple to somebody who wants to learn so they can do the two-couple stuff. There will be other ways of supporting the learning process, not necessarily through group lessons. Maybe there will still be group lessons. Maybe that's how we'll do the four-couple stuff. Maybe they'll rotate in a different way. Don't know. Doesn't matter. For now, we have to figure out how to integrate ourselves into the current square dance scenarios or teaching methods with the Austin Method. So probably the most important thing is to plan. Plan your learning experience. Plan how you're going to get the most out of square dance lessons, out of the Austin Method, how you're going to get where you want to go. And of course, that requires setting some goals. So square dancing is a skill, and skills require development. So what is your goal? What level do you want to get those skills to? How fast do you want to accomplish those skills? Are you aiming for going on a cruise with your friends and you need to be proficient in 3 months, 4 months? Do you have all the time in the world, but only once a week to do anything with it, to practice? All these things are needed to take into consideration. So what are your expectations? Those will help you set your goals. While you're doing your planning, you need to know what your expectations are, but you also need to know what your resources are. Certainly, since you're here watching this video, you already have the Austin Method, which is a great start for learning the skills. It isn't learning all of square dancing, but it's learning most of the skills of square dancing on the floor. What are your other resources? Do you have classes in your area? When are they starting? Do you have more than one club? Do you have more than one set of classes? Are there other couples that you can recruit to help you with the two couples stuff? Do you have other friends that are interested in square dancing that you can bring through the one couple stuff up with you so that when you get to the two couple stuff, you got somebody to play with? Have you looked into terminations and how to use terminations and look up the definitions and scroll back and forth to see the different calls when you're in the definition? So that's all very strategic, and that tells you what you're going to do and what you want to do and what your resources are. But tactically, how are you going to utilize those resources? By that, I mean, you have dance sequences you can do, but how are you going to do them? Are you going to do them just as a normal couple? Are you going to switch sides and he dance girl and she dance boy? Are you going to dance with a phantom? Now, we're not going to talk about phantoms at this time, but one of the best ways to learn anything really solid is with a phantom dancer that is nobody there. Because now you're keeping track of somebody else's position relative to yours, and you're learning things much more solid. Are you going to switch partners? Sometimes it impedes our progress when we dance with our spouse or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whomever, because We have a different mindset when we're in front of them, when we're thinking about what they're thinking, when we're watching them, when we have them to blame. Sometimes we think the problem is our partner when something's not going right, and we don't see ourselves in that. Whereas if you switch partners, maybe you get a more experienced partner temporarily, then you can see your part a little clearer in what's happening or not happening during the call. If you are in group lessons, one of the things you need to do in group lessons to get more out of it is switch squares. Every now and then we see a group of people come into lessons. They came in together, they want to dance together, and they stick in that one square. And they're all beginners, 8 beginners. It's the typical joke of the blind leading the blind, because they have no experience in the square. They have no one to tell them what went wrong. They just know something went wrong. Try to get in different squares all over the place. Don't dance with the same people all the time. For that matter, don't dance in the same club all the time. If you can get access to more than one club, dance to multiple callers, dance with multiple people. It's amazing what you'll learn dancing with different people. But most important, dance. It's amazing how many people graduate from lessons. They're not sure they're ready, and so they don't dance for a week. And then they're like, it's been a week, haven't danced, still not feeling really qualified. So they skip another week, and pretty soon they're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks away from having any experience, and they never dance. And that's very sad, very, very sad. Another great way to learn better and faster is to guide other people, teach other people. Bring your friends and work with them with the 1 couple stuff and the 2 couple stuff, and bring them to lessons and guide them through what you've learned, because you never learn something so well as when you try to teach it. Make sure to like and comment before you go. This is the way YouTube tells other people that you found this material engaging one way or the other. Comments are always appreciated. Likes and shares, of course, are much appreciated. And remember, however well-informed and carefully considered they may be, the opinions expressed here are solely my opinions and don't necessarily reflect the opinions of others involved in this production. Thank you for visiting the Austin Method. We hope to see you on the dance floor soon.